Josh might have this.
Hero syndrome. They think that you might have this syndrome and you don't know it. You think it's silly?
I don't know whether to laugh or call my lawyer.
I'm not stopping until I make sure that you never treat a patient again.
You do what you need to, Harvey. I've got nothing to hide.
What do you think, Brooke? New kidney at St Cass next week or Shortland Street next year?
I need to think about it. Of course you do. Take all the time you need.
Your surgery is happening tomorrow at Shortland Street with all your favourite people.
You said there was no space on the roster. You said.
Yeah, I know what I said. You know how it is. Theatre schedules are like jigsaw puzzles.
You did this on purpose. You pulled strings.
Yeah, of course I did. Brooke comes first. Always has, always will. And don't even think you can slip out that door.
The what?
Well, you've already got some money. You could probably even make it overseas if you wanted to.
Oh, say what you want.
Sure. Once you've gone through with the transplant. But if you even think about pulling out of our arrangement...
I won't, but this is not fair, you know?
Excuse me?
If things weren't being hurried along, I would have a lot more in the bank.
Oh, you are unbelievable.
No, I am desperate. And I want a bonus for early delivery.
Fine. I'll give you $5,000 after the op.
And I'm just supposed to believe that?
Absolutely. As long as you spend the money getting as far away from Brooke as possible.
I will disappear, don't worry.
Again?
Star or Angel? Rachel, star or Angel?
Star, of course.
A decision. It's a Christmas miracle.
No angel wants a tree up her bum.
That is why I love this woman. Always thinking about us.
Who is responsible for this?
Oh, Dad made currywurst.
German street food. Phoenix and I lived on the stuff in Berlin. What do you think?
Maybe those Germans should stick to fancy cars.
Told you wouldn't like it.
Well, maybe she'll prefer some of my other Berlin discoveries.
Schnitzel?
It's work-related. Berlin wasn't all art galleries and mystery meat. I had a professional nosy. Some pretty groundbreaking things happening over there. I'll brief you and Grace tomorrow.
Brilliant. If not a little confusing. I thought work wasn't a priority anymore.
Well, you, us, the boys, that's all that really matters. But as far as work goes, I reckon I can still make a difference. Harry, check us some of that plastic mistletoe.
That's Holly.
Shut up and kiss me.
It's only right that Vassar apologised to you. I mean, I get that. You bought the thing. But what about me? I don't have a car. And I might not have a boyfriend soon either if he doesn't put his phone down in 5, 4, 3...
It's work.
Something more fascinating than my transport issues?
Minutes from today's meeting.
Well, why do you have to read those? You were there, weren't you?
No, I wasn't invited.
Grace Kwan still punishing you.
Yes, that, and she can hardly badmouth me if I'm in the room.
Badmouth to who?
Chris Warner, he's back.
Well, there you go. Problem solved.
Yes, but what has she said to him? About me performance-wise, personality-wise?
Jeez, paranoid much?
This is serious.
Okay, here it is. Chris Warner is a man who makes up his own mind. He hired you. Maybe he'll ask you about Grace, how well she performed when he was away.
Well, if I told him what I really thought of Grace, I really would be fired.
Okay, I am sick of hearing that woman's name. Go back to your phone.
Thank you.
The sooner Chris Warner takes over, the better. For you and me.
I won! Against that tiny little person who's crying. Yeah!
Oh.
Come on, let's do doubles.
In a minute.
Okay, Grandma needs a rest first. Whew. So, are you surfing the net or are you doing homework?
Homework.
For real? How is maths used in architecture discussed using 5 case studies? Homework. Sorry.
But you keep playing, if you can handle it, Grandma.
Whoa. All right, how about a doubles match tomorrow night after work?
I can't.
Afraid I'll thrash you?
No, I'm busy tomorrow. I'm hanging at Harry's.
Oh, okay. Another time then.
I might even crash there. For a few nights, I checked with Rachel and she's sweet with it.
Oh, you don't think you should have checked with me too?
I'm checking with you now. Harry only asked me today.
Okay, no problem. Well, it's not too late. I might give her a call now. Can you pass my phone?
Call who?
Rachel.
Are you checking up on me?
No.
And why are you calling?
But it's courtesy. It's what parents, guardians do.
See, you don't trust me with anything. Nah, forget it, I won't go.
What? What's your problem?
Josh, I need you to check all the blood results from discharged patients over the last week and make sure they got all the right antibiotics and follow them up.
Look, can't one of the house surgeons do this?
Well, that's got to be done, mate.
Well, why me?
Why not you? It's part of the job.
My job is saving
Buddy,
lives.
get over yourself. Do it.
Oh, morning. Big day today, huh? I've just spoken to Graham and he's ready to talk you through your consent. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. See soon? Yeah.
Do not move.
That's such a huge commitment.
What?
Giving up a kidney. But it's worth it, the way. There's nothing like saving a life.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just hungry. Roll my mouth.
Look, it's okay to be scared, okay? This is a massive sacrifice.
You think I don't know that? Can you just leave me alone, please?
Okay. But if you want to talk, just come find me.
First up, I'm starting back as CEO as of today.
That's excellent news.
Brilliant. Let's hand over this morning, and I'll be out of your hair by lunch.
Actually, I was hoping you could stick around a little longer, a week perhaps. I was hoping we could do a staged handover, help me find my feet again.
It's not a problem. Look, I've been crunching some budget numbers. These are fresh in from TK. They're worth looking at against the ED presentations report that you commissioned.
These are exactly the sort of conversations I was hoping to have. Grassroots reform and great coffee. It's delicious. You got skills, Nate. Who knew?
Took a while, but we got there.
Now, how about you apply some of that genius to this? Analysis and proposals by this afternoon?
Yes, absolutely. I'm onto it.
It's a complex matter, Chris, especially if we're looking at increasing FTEs, doctors and or nurses. It's better if you and I thrash it out together.
Coffee clutch.
Excuse me?
Coffee clutch. Excuse my accent. It's German for informal chat over coffee. Great time to blue sky the big concepts while delegating the rest to a details guy. So let's enjoy our coffees, open our minds, and change the world.
Bagel, cream cheese and salmon.
Jeepers, he's a schoolboy, not the Queen of Sheba.
Yeah, we had a bit of a fight.
Great, pick a fight with me. I want to pack lunch.
I would just slip this into his bag before we start drooling.
Hey, Tobes, have you seen the peanut butter on the rice crackers?
No.
Yeah, there was a new jar of crunchy, but I can't seem to find it anywhere.
I seem to have found it.
Hey, get out of my bag.
And rice crackers.
Ah, hello, my little friends.
And cans of tuna.
My form class is having a shared lunch. It's an end of the year thing.
Tuna to a shared lunch.
Truth, now.
I'm going away. Only for a few days, though.
Going where?
Well, I didn't want to tell you because I knew you'd get upset.
Toby, you can't just take off whenever you feel like it. I'm supposed to be looking after you.
I can look after myself.
Spit it out, Tobes. Where were you off to with my rice crackers?
I'm going to try and meet my dad. I'll only be gone about 3 days.
No, Toby. No,
Look,
I'm not
I don't want an argument. I know you hate him and I don't care. He's my dad and this is happening. So deal with it.
No offense, but that's possibly the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
Agreed.
Trying to keep an open mind.
This is a hospital, not a hippie commune where people
Arts
aren't held
collective,
accountable.
actually.
Basket weaving in Berlin is
decision-making,
one
I
thing,
witnessed there
healthcare
was-
is another.
We seem to be talking over each other.
Yeah, which is precisely what happens with horizontal organisation.
She has a point.
All hot air and no action.
What are you doing?
Down twinkles, otherwise known as squid fingers. It means I disagree with you.
On what planet?
One of many hand gestures used to smooth group discussions and help negotiate a consensus without hierarchical power structures.
We're going to need more coffee.
Up twinkles means I agree with you. Bring on the coffee. I learnt these in Berlin.
No kidding.
They're derived from hand signals used in Quaker meetings. They're all the rage in the Occupy movement.
We seem to have wandered off the topic a bit here.
I want all staff to learn these. The seminars start this week.
I know, we have to stop him. Hold him down if we have to.
Well, that's illegal, I think.
So what do I do?
You could try the truth.
Forget it.
Look, if Toby knew what his so-called father did, do you really think he would still want to meet him? He's going to find out someday.
No, I'm not putting him through that.
But it's...
No, there has to be another way.
I don't know if it's some sort of post-hoc confusion or a midlife crisis, or if those Berlin artsy-fartsies have gone and brainwashed him. But whatever it is, Chris isn't himself.
I tried to tell you all this yesterday. You said to embrace the new Chris.
Changed my mind.
Some of what he says makes sense.
Some, sure.
A reform agenda is a good thing. It beats stagnation and complacency. Chris means well.
Clutching at straws, read my deranged hand signals.
Just what I need, a sarcastic mime.
Reform in management practices, efficiency drives, I'm in. But hospital-wide equality. And when the DHB finds out what he's up to, what then?
They'll bury him.
And they'll bury you for signing off on this madness. You work for them now, don't forget, so stop him. There are careers at stake.
Any discomfort?
Some.
Right, I'm worried you might be on the wrong antibiotics. I'm going to start you on cefuroxime, see if that helps, because we don't want this to develop into pneumonia.
Doctor, a quick word.
Yeah, excuse me a sec. Problem?
Stop right now.
Beg your pardon?
That is not your patient. You are not authorized to be here.
This is ridiculous.
Leave or I get TK.
Oh, nice. I offer you a friendly ear and you give me the cold shoulder. You really are Brooke's sister, aren't you? Hey, I'm sorry. That was really uncalled for.
It's what I deserve.
No, it's not. I'm just having a bad day.
I want to help her, but I'm scared.
Meine schöne Dame.
Walk with me.
Of course.
We should go somewhere quiet. It's important.
Family.
Managerial.
Urgent operational.
Strategic.
In that case, not now. I'm sorry. I'm booked in with cafeteria management.
Murray, I'm sure you can bump him off the schedule.
People before strategy. He'll be waiting for me.
Then when?
I'm here all day. Stay gorgeous.
Focus on staying sane, if that's all right.
I feel like I'm in a nightmare and there's no way out. I don't expect you to understand.
I understand when people need help and they feel there's nowhere to turn.
Yes, that's exactly it. I suppose you know about me. I'm not the most stable person in the world.
I've heard.
But Brooke's the one everyone feels sorry for because she needs her life saved. But what about me? What might it do to me? I can't cope. I feel like if I get on that table, then something is going to snap.
Well, can't you talk to anyone? Boyd.
He has got me right where he wants me. He's forced me into this, and now there's no way out.
There might be.
There isn't. Look, I don't even know why I'm talking to you about this. No one can help me. No one even wants to.
I do.
I'm off.
I forbid this.
You can't.
You've got no money or food.
Thanks to you. I'm open to donations. Thought not. You're kidding.
You'll have to get through me first.
I'll just use the back door.
Kylie, stop him.
Get real.
I'll call SIFs and the police.
Yeah, go for it.
Just tell him. Tell him the truth.
What truth? About my dad?
Let's just sit
No,
down.
tell me.
Just calm down. I'm
Toby, your dad's tried to kill your mum.
You're lying.
She didn't mean that.
It's the only way.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to. It's still the truth.
How?
Don't.
No, tell me.
When your mum was pregnant with you,
Not another
your
word.
dad tried to kill you both.
Hey, Nate. Do you know whose car this is?
Which car?
This one. The one parked in my spot.
Ooh, I'm afraid you don't have a spot.
Yeah, I do. The one marked CEO.
Well, that's not Chris's car.
You know it isn't.
You really shouldn't double park. It's not safe in a hospital environment.
I just want to park my car in its rightful spot.
Okay. There's no need to get all Rumpelstiltskin.
Excuse me?
Look, it's just a parking spot. There's plenty more around the back.
I'm not parking in Siberia.
Problem?
No. Just a little anarchy in the car park.
You're not happy with the new system?
What new system?
No more designated car parks. No more hierarchical privilege. If you're the CEO or the cleaner, from now on, all drivers are equal.
I did try to say.
You did not?
I'm sorry, but I did. Usually, I bite my tongue. In that building, I don't dare question your sense of entitlement.
What?
Or your abuse of power. But out here, we're all equal and free to speak the truth.
I can assure you the truth, whatever it is welcome anywhere in this hospital, inside or out. We all deserve respect. But we'll talk this through later, the three of us. You might want to move your car.
Look, it's awful and it hurts. But, Toby, it's the past, okay? It's over and gone.
He wanted my mother dead.
Look, what matters is now, okay? You're here where you're wanted and loved.
He didn't even want me born. And he hated me before I even existed. Why?
There is no why. Your father, he wasn't... Hey, he isn't a good man, okay? Some people just aren't. He doesn't deserve to know you. And you deserve better than all his ugly hate and anger. That's why we tried to protect you.
How about I fix us some lunch?
I'm not hungry.
Oh, you should probably eat something, though, eh?
I'm tired. I just want to lie down.
Okay, you rest. We can write school off for today.
Proud of yourself, are you? Don't start.
Do you see the damage you've done?
He's here, isn't he? Safe. At least he didn't run off.
Yeah, but at what cost? He's traumatized.
So you'd rather he found out from dear old Daddy?
Oh,
I only did what I did because you didn't have the guts.
you never change, do you? You smash and you shout and you break and ruin, and I'm left to pick up the pieces.
You're still here. Your shift finished 20 minutes ago.
I'm just catching up on some admin.
Right, or scaring some patients with phantom pneumonia. Yeah, that's right. My mother told me. You're one sick puppy, you know that?
This is more harassment and innuendo, but not one shred of evidence. I pity you, and I pity your patients.
You'll keep?
This is Jennifer Jenkins, front seat passenger car versus Pole.
Injuries?
Chest, abdomen and pelvis and a compound fracture of a right femur.
What are obs?
GCS of 12, pulse 100 and a systolic of 90.
Straight through to recess on the double.
Sometimes I just get so frustrated with all the lies and staff politics here at work that when I get home, I just want to eat a whole cheesecake, and that can't be good for me.
So, like Nate, you feel you can't always speak your mind?
Well, that's normal, though. I mean, bosses are scary, especially the grumpy ones.
And the ones who abuse their power.
Chris, some sort of timeout or speaking stick
Or hand signal.
Yes, a hand signal that's perfect so that you can stop the conversation or the shouting or the bad personal hygiene and say, hey, hold the line. I don't like that. I don't feel safe. You smell. Actually, I think a weekly session where we can get it all out in the open and just talk it through.
I like it.
You do?
Starting next week, schedule open forums, attendance and total truth compulsory.
Done.
Is this the strategy chat you were after?
Tell me you're kidding with all this group hug stuff.
Why would I be kidding?
People hate honesty. It'll be a bloodbath.
This is a medical facility. We can't function on denial and obfuscation.
Of course. Professional honesty and clarity, I'm all for it. But personal honesty is just rudeness and insults. I should know I'm usually the one doing the insulting.
It'll be fine.
No, Chris, it won't be. I'm talking to you as your partner here. Just you and me. You're going too far with these changes. There's something not right with your head and you need to pull it in before it gets chopped off.
Okay. Now I'm speaking as your partner. You and me. Please, have a little faith.
So you break the kid's heart and Anzac Biscuit's gonna make it all better, huh?
Well, you got a better idea?
No.
Would you like one?
Yes.
Knock yourself out.
Look, I'm sorry I was such a cow.
I'm sorry I was a loud-mouthed fool.
Hey,
Hey.
those Anzacs?
Yeah, hey.
Thanks.
Toby, wait. Look, I said some pretty heavy stuff back there. I really didn't mean to hurt you, but I did. I'm an insensitive cow. Can you please forgive me?
What's to forgive? You're only trying to tell the truth. And I know you've always wanted to do that.
Yeah, but some truths aren't worth knowing, right?
Well, it beats lies. Especially from people you trust.
Look, you've had a lot to take in. We'll talk about it when you're ready, eh?
With you? After you've lied to my face every single day?
Okay, let's just make peace, yeah?
Yeah, look, we're all a bit emotional.
Don't patronise me.
No, I wasn't.
No, shut up! I'm sick of your lies and I'm sick of you.
I did try to talk to him. I think it's time.
Always a joy to see such beauty, and that can't be harassment because Rachel is my lover, and Grace could beat me up with one hand tied behind her back. Sorry about the misunderstanding in the car park. I'm sure you're not the ogre that Nate thinks you are.
I'm calling in the ministry.
Excuse me?
Not late, am I?
Just in time, I believe.
It's the strategic direction of the hospital. I'm extremely concerned.
As am I.
Yes, you've already made your feelings clear.
Not as your partner. As the appointed representative from the District Health Board. As your boss.
I see.
I suggest a moratorium on all reforms and a full 360-degree re-evaluation of strategy.
This is your professional opinion.
It is.
Grace?
I agree with Rachel. So either you cooperate, or as I said, I'll have to call in the ministry.
You certainly play for keeps.
This isn't a game.
Relax. You don't have to call on the heavies. You've made yourself clear in a committee of 3. I'm outvoted, 2-1. Can't fight the maths.
So you agree with the moratorium and reviews?
That's up to you.
No, you're still CEO.
Not anymore. As of now, I resign.
Everything's prepared to change her life.
All looking good to go. Relieved, excited.
But could that chance be taken away?
I'd rather Brooke wasn't dependent on a kidney from a woman who tried to kill her.
Shortland Street, tomorrow 7 o'clock, TV2.